SnailTrail4x4 podcast. If you like going off-roading in Toyotas, wrenching on Toyotas, camping in Toyotas, and maybe even poking a little bit of fun at Toyotas, and of course, hearing about how fantastic dad jokes are in Toyotas, then this is the podcast for you. That's right, ladies and germs. My name is Tyler, and joining me for another episode of SnailTrail4x4 podcast is Jimmy J. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Thank you. $1, Bob.
$1? $2, Bob. Sucker.
Yes, you won. You won.
I always win.
Speaking of winning, we got a giveaway that we need to announce and another giveaway that we need to figure out and announce.
Time out. We're back. What was like 5.5 hours for us?
Yeah.
A blip in eternity for you guys.
Welcome
back
to time travel.
So we got winners. We have wieners.
We got all kinds of winners.
Multiple wieners today. Let's see. Where do we start? Let's do FNG's birthdays and what was that?
Yeah.
May winner?
Yes. Sure. Well,
May for Air Hub? Was that?
Yes, May winner for the Air Hub.
Okay.
We have the first week of the Walter Tool giveaway winner.
Railmate.
For the Railmate.
Uh-huh.
And we have FNGs and birthdays.
Nice.
So which one do you want to start on?
Let's do FNG's birthdays.
Okay.
Let's go in ascending order. Ascending order.
Ascending as in starting now first. Starting number one.
No, I was just saying ascending order for the options of things we got to go through.
Sure.
The last one you said, back to the first one you said.
I don't even remember that order. So
I don't either.
We didn't get any FNGs.
Okay.
0
What?
FNGs.
Nobody loves us.
Nobody loves us. So now we're looking at what? June birthdays?
Yeah, June birthdays.
So 1 year, we have one year June birthday.
Ooh.
Benjamin Thompson.
Benjamin, thanks for Benjamin for being in for a year.
Thank you very much. 2 year birthdays. We got two fantastic individuals. One we heard from on the last snail mail episode.
JD?
Nope.
Wheeler? Zach?
Nope.
Lance?
Nope.
Not the company. I'm just going with people that call all the time.
He called twice last week.
Oh, really?
Because he was eating crow.
Oh, fuck. What's his name? Oh my God. Shit.
Will Richardson.
Oh, that's not
is one of them.
Oh, okay. That's how I was thinking it was.
Happy birthday, Will. 2 years.
Yeah,
and
buddy.
the other guy?
I don't know.
Riley Mayo.
Yeah. Riley Mayo.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
Thank you guys for being in for 2 years.
All right.
So question real quick.
Okay.
So it'd be Dos Anos or
Dos Años?
Años?
Años is years.
Anos or what's Anos?
I have no idea.
I think it's butt. Just FYI.
I know it as a different word. 3 years. We have 4 years.
Uh-huh.
We have 2.
Okay.
One of them you stayed at his house.
Is it Ford guy? The Ford guy?
Ford guy.
Who's also a cab over owner guy now.
Who's now a cab over owner. Yeah. Mr. Dresselhaus. 4 years. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. And the other one's a Floridian.
Floridian?
Yes.
Not Florida Frank.
Yeah.
Oh.
William Eck.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's Florida Frank, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That's the only Floridian I know.
4 years. And get ready for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 year birthdays.
That's like 2.5.
8.
Oh, that's 8 people.
5 year birthdays.
5 years? Jeez.
Yeah, because this is really when we I think we alluded to it opening, and I don't know how Dustin got in so early.
I think we launched it on either the last or second to last day of May, and he got in real quick, and then everybody else came in June.
Yeah, so we got 8 people in June 5 year birthdays.
And they're still around after 5 years?
Still here, or we forgot to delete them off the list. One or the other.
Someone's going to get a surprise gift then.
Yes. And I believe we have concluded what we're giving away.
Yeah, you and I have figured it out.
Yes. So I'm working with a company to finalize everything.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yes.
You guys are going to enjoy them.
They're pretty rad. All right, 5-year birthdays going down in order of signups. We have Michael Klein.
Hey, East Coast, West Coast.
I don't think West Coast is a patron of ours.
I don't think he is
or
either.
A subscriber, a SnailSquad
I
member.
think it's just East Coast, the only Mike Klein that matters to us.
The only one that matters. Senor Borja.
Hold on, Mike Klein, while we're on this topic, when are you coming west to run the Rubicon?
Well, he's inviting us back east to go wheeling with him.
Oh, that's what
right?
it was.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So we'll he won't be able to go at all this year, but I might. We'll chat, Mike. Yeah. We'll figure that out. So Senor Borja.
Nice. Borja.
Yep. Jeremy Borja. Sherpa Drinks.
He's like a halfway Floridian.
Yeah.
He's at a halfway house in Florida, between Florida and California.
Californian.
Halfway house.
Jesse Farmer.
Hey, Jesse.
Robert Gutzman.
Oh, Rob. We miss you, buddy.
Yep. R.I.P. You're still on the list, even though you're not paying.
Yep. We're keeping you on there.
Yep. Forever. You're going to be our only 10-year birthday.
I know, right?
Brandy Dunkel.
Hey, Brandy.
On and back off again for a quick second there. Shy from Vegan Overlanding.
Oh, cool. Shy.
And I think he has gout too. Were you talking to me about gout? I don't remember.
I don't know.
And then
I don't think he's talked to me about gout. So.
Well, yeah, because I'm the one that has gout. And then last one on here is Tom
Petty.
Tom Petty.
Yeah,
even though he's passed away. Saldivar.
Oh, I don't remember how to pronounce her name.
Saldivar.
Yep.
Sound it out. Phonetics work for me. What says he goes by Doc down in I believe he's in Fresno area.
Yep. 559.
Yep. So those are our June birthdays. We have a few fantastic July birthdays. The next one on here is really good too.
Nice.
All right. What else?
Cool. Thank you seriously everybody for being on, especially 5 years. That's just huge.
That's rad.
That's pretty cool.
So cool. Yeah, and I think what we're doing is I think we have roughly 25-ish, 22, something like that. Possible people for becoming 5 years, and the minimum. Well, the first tier of discounting the product happens at 25. So we're ordering 25 of these things. They should be in within a month or so. And as soon as they come in, we'll start sending them out to everybody as soon as your 5 years have rolled by.
Yep.
For those that just had the 5-year roll by, we'll just, as soon as we get them, we're going to send them out to you guys.
Yep. So make sure your addresses are correct. And we'll also reach out to you to confirm them. So be on the lookout.
Yes. Even however many times we do that a year.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Winner
for
the Air Hub May giveaway was none other than our favorite stripper.
Hey, my kid's namesake.
Yeah,
just kidding. I don't think he was actually named after Reed, but we'll go that way.
That's who the assistant was with, huh? Thanks for clarifying that. No wonder she liked that name.
Yeah, right.
Reed, I hope your wife isn't listening to this, or your fiance.
We're getting him into trouble.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Congrats, Reed.
Brian Bendix.
Yeah.
I'm going to deliver it to Reed's father and just say, hey, you won this.
Yeah. Don't give it to your son.
Don't give it to your son. And make your son fix his Toyota pickup before he can get that.
Yes.
Because he still has not put an axle part in yet.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, Reed.
I know. All right. So that's all those updates.
Nice.
We have a Walter Serfice Technology giveaway to do for the Railmate.
We do. That was the first week of Tool Month.
First week of Tool Month. We have another giveaway going on this week right now. It's over on SnailTrail4x4's Instagram. You can go and find it. It's pretty much the one right after. I didn't post anything until the next giveaway, so you can go and find that. It's how many SKUs does Walter Serfice Technology and its affiliate companies have?
Yep. In their entire product catalog.
Yep. We have 5 opportunities to win. We need you to comment below with your guess of how many SKUs they have.
Price is Right rules. Don't
Price
go
is
over.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. All right. So that's going on right now. But we have the giveaway winner for the Railmate, which we had 176 comments.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
And we picked 2 winners. I picked 2 winners with a random comment picker. The first winner, which we'll announce if we don't hear back from the first winner within a week or so, we're going to go to the runner-up. The first winner was, I just lost her name. It was Cynthia_23.
Yep.
But it was spelled sort of funny.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they really, I checked, they follow SnailTrail4x4. They also follow Serfice Technologies. But they tagged Wheeling Wine and Whiskey.
Yeah, that's kind of a cop-out.
So I don't know if we should
they
really...
only win half of the Railmate.
Half of the... You get the grinder part.
Yeah. I'm going to keep the belt and the accessory. The attachment.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. that sounds only fair.
Perfect.
I forgot they tagged a few people. I don't remember where their comment went. But so thanks for playing, Cynthia. Congratulations. If I haven't sent you a DM yet, I will do so immediately. And we'll get...
Who's the backup person, just in case...
I don't.
That way the backup
I don't want to
person
announce it.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Let's just see if they come through, and then we'll pick or we'll go with the backup person.
Okay.
There's no point in teasing that person.
Okay.
Because it was 4x4 Toyota Tyler or something like that.
Oh yeah, I don't know who. Is that account blocked? Can you not figure that out?
I don't know. They're not following SnailTrail4x4.
That's funny.
Yeah. So a funny thing on the current contest going on, there wasn't a whole lot of comments happening, so I wanted to kind of incentivize it. So I went to all my accounts. I have like 3 other accounts on Instagram, and I liked it on all of them. And then the Snail Armor one, I commented and I put $1, Bob.
Nice.
So if I get picked, that'll be funny. We'll just defer it to somebody else. Okay. What other giveaways we got going on?
I think that's it for now. We just have one in processing right now. We have one starting Monday. We have a fun episode for you guys planned for Monday as well. That has to do with all this stuff sitting on the table here. So we'll get into that Monday. You guys get to hear all about it then. And then that new Instagram post will go out on SnailTrail4x4 with the next contest on Monday.
Yes.
And then we will announce the winner of, guess how many product SKUs are in Walter's catalog and all their companies. And we'll announce that winner on next Thursday, a week from today. And then we'll repeat that process again for the last week of the month.
Yeah. Continue it going on and on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the monthly giveaway, we are doing the mag drill.
Yes.
That's a mag drill mini, which is an awesome option for off-roaders and people working on vehicles. So to get it on that, just go to irate4x4.com and enter to the SnailTrail4x4 monthly giveaway tier. So
sounds good.
Yeah.
We also have Apple Podcast reviews going on, which can you pull up real quick?
Yeah, we can pull it up.
Let's see if we've
I think
rolled over.
We should be over, I think, what was that, 650?
We'll see if we're over 650. If we are over 650 reviews, we will do a random drawing. We'll take another quick pause and we'll do another random drawing for all 650 reviews that have been left. And we will find a winner for a SnailTrail4x4 swag pack. And this thing right here, an elite membership to Onyx Off-Road. We've got 2 of these to give away. So we're going to be giving one of them away for 650 reviews. We're going to give another one away at 700 reviews, along with another SnailTrail4x4 swag pack. And at 750 reviews, we're giving away a set of tires from Yokohama Tire.
Guess how many we're at?
652.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, 652.
Nice.
Good job.
Wow. I need to go buy a lotto ticket.
I know, man. Go get on that. So we're going to take a quick pause real quick. We'll do a drawing from 650. Sorry to
the 2.
One Tundra and Steph Young 1287. You did not make it in for the 650, but you're in for 700 and 750. So we'll go through and pick a winner for an elite membership with Onyx as well as a swag pack. So hang tight. Another pause. Another blip in eternity
Round
for you guys. 3. Round 3. We do have another winner.
All right.
We were just asking if we had another winner today, and we have one. This one's for reviews. We just talked about that is Onyx Elite membership and Strike Pack, and it goes to 1986 Toyota 4x4 pickup.
1986 Toyota 4x4 pickup is their handle?
That's the handle, the iTunes account name, apparently. And so the review is great Toyota 4x4 podcast. Keep up the good work, Jimmy and Tyler. And that was review number 217.
Okay.
So, that's our winner for Onyx Elite membership.
What was it? I'm writing it in our phone so we remember. 1984 Toyota pickup.
1986 Toyota 4x4 pickup.
1986 Toyota 4x4 pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I could type. 1986 Toyota 4x4 pickup. Got it.
And then do we want to pick a backup one or just leave it and give them a month or so whatever to give them till the end of June to reach out?
Lately, what we've been doing is if they don't reach out by the time that 750 rolls around, they're SOL.
Oh, okay. That works.
And we'll figure out another thing to give away.
Perfect.
So remember, if you are 1986 Toyota 4x4 pickup, you got to get in contact with us because we really have no way to get in contact with you because we don't know any of the personal information from iTunes. Yep. So if that's your account, you have to get in contact with us, and then we will ask you to prove it by like altering the writing or your review, or showing us sending us a photo saying that you can get in and do editing or whatever it is.
Yeah, screenshot to prove that you have the account or something, whatever it is. So
however that works.
Yep.
So we will we'll do that, but you've got to get into contact with either me, SnailTrail4x4 on Instagram, or Tyler 4x4 Toyota Tyler.
Yep. Cool.
And if you don't have Instagram, call in on the voicemail.
Yeah, call in on the voicemail. Let us know. I think that does it
for winners.
For today.
Sure.
So
why not?
Lots of winners today.
We'll figure out another one in an hour.
Yeah. Right. I do have, I don't know if do we have any more housekeeping stuff to get to?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do either. I do have a fun thing I came across on Instagram.
Okay.
And I wanted to play it for you. This I came across on the grams in one of my late night 2 a.m. scroll sessions.
Okay.
And I thought it was very apt, and we needed to play it for you here on the show.
Sounds good.
If you make a bad joke, like a really corny pun, what do people call it? Dad joke. How dare we as a society question this man's sense of humor? Because let me tell you something about your dad. He was hilarious until he met your mom. Every week, him and his homies would sit together and make the most horrendous jokes about dead babies and people in wheelchairs and every minority. Every time he said something funny and fucked up, she'd be like, babe, take it back. Why can't you be funny in a nice way? And that's what's left. Dad jokes. Dad, can I have a cookie? I don't know. Can you? You think he thinks that's funny? No, but this is a broken man. He's a POW in a war camp.
So I just thought that was quite apt and explains a lot now.
Yeah.
It gave me this new understanding to Jimmy.
Well, and dads.
And dads in general.
Yeah. It kind of goes right along with the no cussing thing.
You're right. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's funny. That's it. Yeah, to some extent, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have, especially when I worked in construction, I had a lot of off-color jokes.
Yeah. We've
and
been
now
debating.
I can barely even remember them.
You used to have a good run of them.
I did.
And then we had a joke off between you and Sean, MFR Sean. And you were kind of like, man, I kind of ran out. I'm not good at this anymore.
I don't remember these anymore. I just remember the ones I can tell the mini assistant nowadays. That's it. Like the one at the end of this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Except, are you going to tell her that one? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually will go home and tell them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Here's the joke I said today.
Yeah. Nice. Well, cool. Yeah, I just thought that would give some enlightenment to everybody out there. That way you get an insight into dad jokes.
Yeah.
And why they are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense as to why Verde doesn't understand dad jokes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yep. I could see that.
Thursday episode. So we could talk about what we've been up to, things we've been doing.
Yep.
I'll go first because I haven't done a whole lot. So I got to install some ceiling fans. Yay! And
Where?
then in the kids' room and the guest room.
Okay. There weren't fans in there already?
No, there's not a single ceiling fan in that entire house.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've been slowly putting ceiling fans into the house.
Yeah. That was one of the things we did. Almost every single room got a ceiling fan when we moved into my new old house.
Yep. So I got those set up. And then I had another interesting thing happen. I don't know about interesting. So I was driving the 4Runner around.
Okay.
And it started behaving like it was hot. And so once I got home, I jumped out and the needle was still, above center on the temperature gauge.
Okay.
Which means it's right around 225, 230, something like that, typically. And I temperature gunned to the upper radiator hose and it was at 188.
Dang.
So I'm like, why is there a 50-degree difference?
Because
between
it's
what the
not
gauge
getting
thinks?
the temperature there.
Yeah. And then I drove it around yesterday and it was pretty hot. It was hot yesterday and it started reading hot again on the temperature gauge. And so instead of getting out and temperature gunning the upper radiator hose, I looked at my
downshifted and you just left it at the max RPMs.
Yes. No, I jumped out and I looked at my temperature probe that I have that turns on my fans.
Okay.
And it said 219.
Okay.
So the temperature probe was reading 219 and the temperature gauge,
temperature probe's through the radiator,
it's
right?
in the radiator, the top of the radiator there. And the gauge on the dash was reading again about 230, 235.
Okay.
So and my previous theory was that my sensors were going bad or there was the wiring harness to the sensors is getting pinched or degraded or whatever. And it's still, I don't think the sensors are reading all correctly, or it's just really holding that much heat back there between the firewall and the engine block because it's so far back into the firewall. And if that's the case, the only way to fix that is to redo everything.
Kind of, yeah.
I have to
I
pull
wonder if
the
you
engine
should
back
just
forward.
take the hood off.
Just drive around with the hood off for a bit and see what happens.
See what happens.
That might be a good idea, just to test it and see what happens.
That or the hood up, one of the other.
Well, all right.
I mean, you got those new gas struts on there, so it's not going to it won't fly off.
That's fair. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'll drive around for a little bit. Is there any laws about driving around with your hood off?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you driving back and forth from
to
the shop
warehouse
and back. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal.
True.
And plus, who's ever going to be able to see it? It's so tall.
That is true also. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I'll do that for a few days. And
if you get pulled over, you'll be like, just go. All you have to do is start the conversation about the heating issues you're having and
bore him to death.
Go down this long rabbit hole of everything you've been trying and why you did this and how you've done that. And what you've installed new radiators, new fans, you've done your heat wrapped the pipe, all this stuff. And you're like, I think it's just this. So I'm driving around with the hood off so I can test it. So make sure that there's getting airflow through there and it's not this issue.
3 hours later, the cop's like, you have a good day. Get out of here.
I'm tired of talking to you. Get some fender flares.
Yeah. Oh, man. So yeah, I think that is a good call. Just drive around with the hood off for a while and see how it behaves then.
Yeah.
So
make a little cardboard cutout to catch a little bit of wind to throw it
down to the firewall. That might not be a bad idea. All right. That's going to be my next move, just to test, because I can't really get to that wiring very well back there because it is so tucked back into the firewall.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if you can get a piece of metal, even like a thin piece of metal, and bolt it to your hinges for your hood. And then have it so they'd be up
when I'm moving.
Yeah. And then, it'd just be this small thing, a few inches tall.
Yeah.
and it'll be right where you need it for the most part. So that it'll hit the wind coming over will hit that and then go down right across your firewall.
True.
There you go. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
So I'm still playing around with that, the overheating. That's about it. So there's a couple of big events coming up that we're gearing up for that I'm not going to get to go to, but the Forerunner will be out at them, like Moonlight Madness down near Fresno. Okay. That's coming up in a couple weeks. And MFR Ryan will be going down there. He's taking Tiny Tim, the cab over, the Lance, and a Kermit.
Wow.
So he'll be driving down, hanging out at Bald Base Camp to see everybody and have a MORRFlate booth set up. Cab over. So while I was at Matt Dresselhouse's house, I kind of walked him through the cab over. I think I talked about this, and he was like, "Man, I've been looking at cab overs for like 3 to 4 years and just can't ever find get the one I want. They go quick, blah, blah, blah." So on the way home, I forgot to talk about this. On the way home from Fresno, I stopped, and we were supposed to stop at Jacktone Road, which is kind of the north end of Stockton Modesto. It's about a 45-minute hour south end of Stockton Modesto, whatever. 45 minutes hour from
south end of Stockton, north end of Modesto.
I think so, right around there.
Because you can't have both the north ends of that same
city. Shut up. So it's right around there. And we were supposed to stop there, but I was tired. And so the secretary was driving and she passed the exit, Jacktone.
Okay.
So we ended up on the next exit down, which I forget what it's called, but there's a couple of big gas stations there as well. It's kind of all connected to Jacktone Road.
Okay.
And Jacktone Road is a big truck stop. There's like 3 or 4 big like chain truck stop places.
That's the one with the Lowe's.
Yeah.
Not Lowe's.
Loves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we pulled in at the next gas stop, the next exit there, pulled off and fed the kid, refilled the gas, and just relaxed for a little bit, right? Gotta stretch our legs out. Friggin', as we're sitting there feeding the kid, Matt and his wife pull up next to us.
Yeah.
In the middle of this parking lot. And I just kind of looked up, and his wife's name is Tracy, and she's just laughing. And I was like, I looked at him super confused. I was like, what?
What are you doing
what
here?
What are you guys doing here?
Yeah.
And so they get out and they're laughing. They're like, funny running into you here. I was like, yeah, this is a random gas station. That's like not even the main gas stop in this area. Random gas station. What the hell are you guys doing here? Are you following us? Did I forget something? You guys are bringing it just out for a road trip today? They're like, no, we just bought a cab over camper.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Where is it? Because it wasn't on their truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like, where is it? They're all, it's up in Citrus Heights in Sacramento. I was like, hold on. So between last night, when at dinner time last night, and when we left this morning, you guys found a cab over, one that you liked and you wanted to buy, drove up to Sacramento, purchased it, and you're now on your way back home. They're like, yep. And I was like, okay.
All from walking around in your camper.
Just walking around in the big old Lance. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was funny running into them. And so they hung out for around 15, 20 minutes or so there, goofing off until they left and we left. So that was fun. I forgot to talk about that on the way home, my trip home last time. Let's see. So there was the cab over. What was I was talking about before that? Events, going out to events.
Yeah, well, you were talking about how Ryan's taking the cab over down to is it Fresno?
Fresno, yeah. So no, it was events. So
yeah, and then Ozzy's.
I don't really have an update for events.
Okay,
I just have an update that I can't tell anybody, but I'm super excited about. But I can't tell anybody, so I'm going to keep teasing everybody about it until I'm given permission to tell everybody.
Oh, and who do you need permission from?
I can't tell you that either because that'll give it away.
Oh.
So I have some really exciting news. I don't know when I'm going to be allowed to say it, but I'm going to keep mentioning that I have really exciting news every freaking episode until we get to say it. So just putting that out there as well.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah. You guys are going to be left on. You're going to get so annoyed and fed up with me.
How long are we going to have to wait?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Jeez, all right. I guarantee you're not going to remind us next episode.
I will. I'm going to put it in my notes and
on
next
Monday's episode, you're not going to tell us.
I'm going to sneak something in there.
We've already recorded it. You didn't tell us.
Starting next Thursday's episode.
You can tell it on Friday.
Yeah. Super exciting stuff going on.
Okay.
That I can't say anything about, but I'm really, really excited about it.
Well,
so I have to say something. Otherwise I'm going to pee myself with excitement.
Got it.
So,
well, I made a really big purchase.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you about it.
Why not?
I'll tell everybody else. I'll leave a break in the audio. And I'll fill it in right there.
Right there. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Now you know how it feels.
I don't like this feeling.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys will understand when I am allowed to say it. So
okay. All right. Oh well.
That was it. That's all my updates.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah. Baby life, man.
Yeah, I fully get it.
Hopefully it should be better though. We're hiring a nanny. So we're hoping that as the nanny gets more accustomed to it, that she'll be able to come around and allow me to go out and do some more camping and wheeling stuff. So
good luck.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. That's the theory at least.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are you up to? I know that you've been working on this welding table.
I started working on the welding table the other day, but before that I went out camping this last weekend with the assistants.
That's right, you guys went up to Shasta area.
Side of the family. Yep. We went to we went to Hertz Bay.
Nice.
Does
it hurt in Hertz Bay?
It hurts as much as electricity does.
That can hurt.
It can.
Yeah.
It's those kind of hurts.
Hurts. So it's more of, is it like an alternating hurts? Or is it a direct hurt?
The amount of sun was a direct hurt.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Though I'm not sure if sun rays alternate or not, but
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either.
I think they're more of a direct.
Yeah. So yeah, we went up to Hertz Bay, Hertz Campground. And it's our normal spot. We go there like once a year. We do this trip with the assistant side of the family.
Okay.
Let's see. So we kind of talked a little bit about it last Thursday or Monday, whatever it was. So the assistant's parents never got married. So she's a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that
then
makes sense too right now.
The dad got married and then the mom passed away from ALS. And now the dad is married again to another lady named Darlene. And so we went with Darlene's side of the family. Okay. And then the assistant and I and the mini assistant went for the dad's side of the family. So Darlene had 3 children, a boy and 2 girls. And then they pretty much all have kids. Okay. And they're all around the mini assistant's age for the most part. There's a teen and then they go down to, well, and then this year there was like a 1-year-old. So there's a big range of children. And there's probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 7 kids. I think is it 8, 9, no, around 9 kids.
Nice.
Yeah. So there was a bunch of kids
you
there.
You started a baseball team then.
Almost. Yeah. But it was a good time. So it was super sunny. It was really hot. The day we got there was like 102 degrees. We were supposed to get there earlier in the day, but we're just like, no, let's drive with the air conditioner on during that really hot period of time and get there a little later. So that's what we did. We were the last ones to arrive, but we arrived probably almost all of us arrived within probably 10 minutes of each other.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good timing then.
Yeah. We were also the second one set up, finished setting up.
Because you guys are professionals.
Well, and everybody had trailers. A lot of people had 2 of the 4 had trailers. 1 of the 4 arrived the night before.
Okay.
And then there was us. So the one that arrived the night before was already set up.
Yeah.
We arrived last out of the 3 people that just showed up. Or fourth out of the 4 people arrived before us, minus the one that was already set up.
Okay.
And we were the first one out of those 4 to be set up. 2 of them were in trailers. 1 of them was setting up a ground tent.
Aren't trailers supposed to go pretty quick though? I mean, you just set them up and they're good to go.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
It took everybody more time than us to set up our rooftop tent, which doesn't take that long.
Yeah, true.
And set up the mini assistant's tent.
Okay.
Ground tent.
Does she have a Hello Kitty tent?
No, it's some old Coleman.
Yeah. Okay.
It's big enough to fit 2 twin air mattresses in, and one of the girls that we were camping, one of the kids the same age, slept with the mini assistant in the tent. Yep.
Slumber party.
Slumber party for sure. Let's see. The weather was gorgeous. It was sunny. It was hot up and like sort of stagnant up at the campground. But when you got down near the water, there was a slight breeze, which was really nice. So the trees were blocking all the breeze up at camp. So we just hung out by the water the whole time. One of the brothers has a boat. And so everybody's out on the boat, always traded in and out on the boat.
You guys doing like inner tubing or?
Yeah, a lot of the kids wanted to do a lot of inner tubing.
Okay.
So the assistant and I kept joking about getting boat napped.
Okay.
Because if you were on the boat, you're stuck on the boat for like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, it doesn't come back in.
It doesn't come back in.
Yeah.
So the assistant and I didn't get on the boat at all.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just like, you know what? We're going to paddleboard. We brought a blow up canoe. We went swimming. We hung out there. You know, we talked with all the people that were rotating on and off the boat every few hours, you know, and we had a great time. And they kept like going, you want to get on the boat? You want to get on the boat? And we're like, no, we don't. We don't want to get stuck on a boat.
Yeah.
With screaming children for 2 to 3 hours. Like we want to relax and just be lazy. And so that's what we did. We did that both days while we were up there. We paddleboarded around one of the days. We did the canoe another one of the days. We found some old like ruins out on some corner, like point, like peninsula of the lake that when we were canoeing around. The lake was quite high. It was maybe like 10 feet from max.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water.
A lot of water in that lake right now. And it's nice because then we've been there when it's been like 150 or 200 feet from max. God. And we had to like drive down where now we could just literally walk to where we needed to go. It was a good weekend. It was a lot of fun hanging out with the family, getting to see them. You know, it's a 3.5, 4 hour drive to get there. So we didn't stay terribly late on Sunday. We got home about like 8 o'clock. Okay. So left about 3 to 4ish. And had a great time. Bears both nights. But never in our campground or site.
Yeah, they were in other people's sites.
Yeah, we heard them all around us. Like I woke up, I heard some people like shot some guns around or guns in the air or shot something. A lot of people banging pots and pans. Some guy woke up and was like, "Oh shit, that's a bear!" You know, I woke up to that. Dogs barking. Yeah, but every time like, and as soon for me, I don't know why this is how I work. As soon as I hear there's a bear around, my senses get alerted and any like creak or breaking stick or anything that goes on after that point of time, I'm on like high alert. My body's on high alert until the sun starts to come up.
Okay.
And then I'm like, the bear's probably going to bed.
Yeah.
And then I start falling asleep. And then that's like roughly 6 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock, everybody's up.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, I got like 2 hours of sleep or whatever. But the bears didn't start coming around until like 3 a.m.
Okay.
So from 3 to like 4, 5-ish, I was on high alert. But yeah, everybody else was like, I never heard anything. And then one other lady was like, oh, I heard some gunshots. And I was like, no, there's dogs barking, some guy yelling, you know, but the bear never came in our campground. Okay. And the brother that has the boat, he's the one that arrived a day early. He said that bears came in their campground the night before. So we just did a really good job of like cleaning stuff up. Just put as much stuff in the bear box as you can. Yeah. You know, don't have any sunscreen or like toothpaste or lavender scented lotion or, you know, anything that smells, you just put it into the bear box. Yep. And I think that maybe that's part of the reason it didn't come our direction.
I'm sure other people didn't do that. So they're just out for the easiest food, right? The quickest, easiest food.
Yeah.
So if they smell something that's out, they just go and get that instead of trying to fight a bear box.
Yep. So that was pretty much it. So yeah. Let's see. So then Monday I started working on the welding table.
Okay.
And so the mini assistant and the assistant are doing some vacation Bible study school church cult camp thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And so they go from, I think it's like from 5 to 8. And so they're like, okay, we got to go. Bye. And I'm like, wait, I'm free?
Yeah.
I got free time in the afternoon
Yeah. I didn't know
after
this
all
was
my
gonna happen.
responsibilities. I'm like, this is awesome. So I went to the shop and I started working on the welding table, and hopefully this week, because I have all these free days, I'm going to be able to do that more often. So that'll be really nice. Tonight, I need to actually pick up the mini assistant because the assistant is going to the Janet Jackson concert tonight at here in Sacramento.
Nice.
Yeah. So I can't do too much this evening. So anyways, I got one section of legs almost done.
Okay.
Out of,
Like one corner? What do you mean by section?
Yeah, I don't know how to say that exactly. So I got one pair of the short side almost completed.
Okay.
But I did the harder one of the two because this one has a break in the top that fits the receiver hitch. And so it's just smaller pieces and, just getting it all together, trying to make it perfectly flat and flush. And I grabbed the small welding table that I was going to use and set it up to use as a flat surface to start welding everything together. And because this one has the receiver hitch is going to stick out further than the table legs.
Yep.
Like it wasn't perfectly flat. So it was a little bit more difficult to set up. It wasn't like, oh, just lay all this stuff on the table and squeeze it together and weld it together. There was just more involved in it.
Okay.
And so I did that one, but I'm not 100% sure how long I'm going to make the legs right now. Because I changed the feet that I bought. Because I didn't think I bought these like Acme threaded setup, and they're like, I don't know, they're like 3/8 bolts. And I'm like, this table's going to weigh a few hundred pounds. And I think it could, I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
Like I could think it could hold the stationary weight, no problem. But I don't know if how well it would do on side loading.
Yep.
So I went online and I bought some new feet off of Amazon, and they're kind of cool. It's a wheeled setup.
Okay.
It's I think it's some rubber wheel plastic, like
some poly resin, something.
Yeah, something like that, in an aluminum housing, but it has a ratcheting mechanism on it that will lower, more or less, it'll raise the wheel.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you set it down on this like this foot.
Yeah.
And so you can ratchet it and you can lower the wheel, or you can ratchet it and you can raise the wheel and then set it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought those, and I haven't done the measurements or anything to figure out how long I need to cut the legs to fit those wheels. That's the last stage I was at. And because I didn't know that, I did not put the bottom brace permanently onto the legs.
Okay.
So the top is done. It's not fully welded. It's only tacked up. But it took me a long time just to prep and get the legs going and like measure and get everything ready and figure all that out.
Yeah, in my opinion, the welding part of it is easy.
Yeah.
It's the fabrication part of it that's hard, and getting all the measurements, make sure everything's square, make sure everything's even, level, flat on the same planes.
Yep.
That's the hard part of fabrication, is the fabrication part.
Right. Well, 100%. Yeah. So I think now that I understand how things are kind of going together, now that I've got the plan, things are going to go a lot easier for the next few. Then I'm going to build, once I get the height of the legs, I'll cut those off. I have to put a plate on the bottom, and I don't know if I'll bolt the new wheel feet things through or just weld it on there. I'm not sure what I'll do, but, the other side's going to be a piece of cake because it's literally 4 pieces of metal.
Yeah.
Where this one, it was the receiver hitch, then 2 more pieces, crossbars for the top, then the 2 legs, then the base one. So it was 5 pieces?
Yeah.
Or something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So it just was a little bit more into it. And now that I drew on the small welding table's top so I can kind of line stuff up and it'll just be a lot easier now.
Nice.
So hopefully, especially, I won't get to it anymore today, Tuesday. Plus today's supposed to be like 104 or something.
Yep.
And so I'm not be doing any of it today because I have to pick up the mini assistant. And but tomorrow and Thursday Thursday I bonsai. So maybe tomorrow and Friday I'll do some work on it.
Nice.
But yeah, so we have actually a sensei coming for our bonsai meeting, who's like just a highly ranked bonsai professional guy.
Okay.
And he's doing a whole talk on like conifers, which will be kind of cool. And he wants everybody to bring a conifer, and then he will help you stylize it or clean it up.
Do you have a conifer bonsai?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have at least 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll be fun so I've got a few more days this week with some freedoms, and hopefully I can get going. Got some Dobinson parts getting delivered to the warehouse today. Because my buddy Aiden, who had that 79 series Land Cruiser, is getting a whole new suspension underneath his rig.
Yeah.
And he was contacting me. He was like, is this hard? How does it go? Like, what do we need? And I was like, I don't know what we don't have your vehicle in the States.
Yeah.
I don't know what suspension you have.
Yep.
Send me a picture of it. And he sent me a photo, and I was like, dude, this is totally easy.
Yeah.
It's coil springs, and shocks.
Okay.
Separate.
Yep.
Right. And then the front is, I think they're still coil springs and shocks separate too.
Okay.
I don't think it's
there's no control
overs.
arms. It's just springs and shocks.
Wait. I think the front is coil springs and the rear is leaf sprung.
Ah.
Now that I'm thinking about it
Nice.
clearly. Yeah. I was like, dude, this is going to be totally easy.
Yeah.
Like this isn't going to be an issue at all. So he's like, okay, should I take it somewhere or do you want to do it? And I was like, let's just do it. So I think we're picking up all the Dobinson stuff is supposed to be delivered today to the MORRFlate warehouse. And then I think he's coming up this Saturday for us to do that install. So that'll be fun. So hopefully I can get the welding table done by then, so I can clean up and move it out of the way. And then hopefully his rig will fit in the shop.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know if it will because he has that camper on it.
That's my concern. I don't know if we'll get through the doors.
Yeah, we might be doing it outside on the pad. So yeah,
cool.
That's been my last week for the most part. So we'll get more updates on the Dobinson's install and everything.
Nice. I did go and do something Sunday evening, which was kind of fun.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the Effie Yaw Nature Center?
No, but I like the fact that you're going to like tree places and nurseries and citrus groves and nature centers. I'm enjoying this.
Right? Yeah.
So next year I might actually get you to join the bonsai club.
No, I don't have the patience for that.
Patience. You just trim and then you leave it for a year.
I don't have the patience to sit there and trim a tree, I guess. I don't know. But the Effie Yaw Nature Center is out by Ansel Hoffman in Sacramento. Yeah. And so Folsom area. And my grandfather and grandmother were big time advocates. They went there all the time. My grandfather helped. He was on the chair for fundraiser events for a few of them, and they're big benefactors to the Nature Center as well. And so they had their big fundraising gala on Sunday night. And this is the first year my grandfather was not able to go.
And so you took grandma?
So I took grandma.
Sweet.
Yep. So it was me, the secretary, and Reed and Nana. So,
nice.
We went out there and got to support her and see all of her people with the Nature Center. All super cool people. They're all outdoorsy hippie type people, right?
Yeah.
And so we fit right in. And Reed was the youngest person there.
No.
And he got so much attention.
I'm sure.
This lady comes up and she goes, "Oh my God, he's so cute. Can I please hold him?" I was like, "Here, take him."
I don't want him back for the next hour.
Yeah. I was like, "You're stuck with him now. See you later. I'm going to go get drinks."
Yeah. Right. So what was the age gap between Reed and the oldest person there?
Oh God.
100 years?
I would guess. Yeah. Around there.
Right.
So yeah. But they did a big auction.
Okay.
And they had a couple of auction things that I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I've never seen it done that way before."
Oh.
And so I'm going to take some of those ideas and talk to whoever does the auction at Black Tie and Boots next year as a couple of those auction ideas.
Okay.
But it was fun to get out there and just we're out there in the middle of the Nature Center, right? On these picnic tables that are pretty cool, custom made picnic tables. The food was awesome. And it's just a big fundraiser, right? So everyone's there to spend money and support the nature center.
Cool.
But we did that. And so we had to read out and about in I don't know, kind of a loudish environment with tons of people, and he's getting tons of attention. It was hot outside, and he did awesome the whole time. So I'm like, see, secretary, it's okay. We can do these things.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
And so I now have her wanting to go on a trip to Barrett Lake at the end of the year.
Really?
It's like late in the season. She wants to go in and do a trip into an overnight, like a weekend trip into Barrett Lake with the kid.
Okay.
So she wants to take him out of the car and hike him through the obstacles rather than let him ride through the obstacles.
I don't know which one's more safe, but
yeah,
okay.
I'm like, I'd rather him be in the car, but okay, whatever.
Yeah. She slips and falls.
Yeah, right. She's not the most athletic, getting over rocks quickly. So, but yeah, I now have her though wanting to do a Barrett Lake trip.
Sweet.
So
sign me up.
Yep. I'm just kind of like trying to be quiet.
We're just going to camp on the other side of the lake.
Yeah. On the, all night long. So, yeah, that was the other fun event I got to go to and support my grandmother. Cool. And it was neat to be out there and see her interacting with that environment and her environment of people. So,
right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. That's all I got, man.
All right. That's pretty much all I got.
We got something else. I mean, that's all I did.
Okay.
But we have one more thing.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to say our, socials and stuff. So let's do this.
So we got this package in, and it came in and it has a very familiar logo.
It does.
Of tape over it.
Was it from Joe?
I'm pretty sure it's from Joe Obremski.
Mr. Obremski.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's funny. I've talked with a couple other people now that have Unimogs.
Yeah. And they all have Karnage Welders?
No, but they all very much know Joe.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're like, yeah, if you think about Unimogs in the United States, if you know about Unimog, you know Joe.
Oh, interesting.
I was like, oh, okay. He's that big of a...
He's that guy.
He's that guy. He's the Unimog guy in the States. I knew that he was into Unimogs, but I didn't realize he's the go-to guy.
The guy.
But anyways, I got this box in to the MORRFlate warehouse. It's obviously from Karnage Welder.
Yes, it is.
It's not big enough of a box to be a Karnage Welder.
And the way you're moving it around, it doesn't even look like it has anything in it.
Yeah, it's fairly lightweight. It's not heavy.
What did he do? Get us a hat?
Maybe. But I started opening up and saw a hard case inside, and it's clearly labeled to SnailTrail4x4 MORRFlate.
Okay.
And then I saw a note, and I started reading the first sentence of the note, and I was like, oh, no, I think we're supposed to be opening this on the podcast.
Okay.
So we'll open it up here. Let me see if I can find, here's that note. Oh, I just read the envelope then. It says congrats.
Congrats is all it says on the outside.
Yeah.
All right. And then it's got a Karnage Welder fixed my junk sticker.
Those are fun.
Baby boys rock.
Okay.
I'll let you continue on here from here.
Not what I was expecting, but thank you, Joe. So baby boys rock is a card. Ooh, okay. Something for his college fund, I guess. And wishing you all the love, excitement, and adventure that baby boys bring. Congrats from Joe and Tammy from Karnage Welder.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. So I'm curious now. What is? I didn't get in this far, so I don't know what this is.
It is a hard case, though. Yeah. It can just pull.
Is it a baby welder?
It's a baby welder. Maybe. It looks like it. Maybe it's a diaper bag in a hard case.
A little baby Karnage Welder case. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool, Joe.
Is it a little baby welder?
It's a little baby welder with baby wipes inside.
That's pretty funny.
This is pretty cool. So he 3D printed the case inside to hold like the batteries underneath and all the electronics of the welder. But instead of the electronics and batteries of welder, it's got baby wipes, Pampers baby wipes inside. And then it's got the little welder controls on the side and everything.
So you just unscrew it and you can pull the top off and replace the baby wipes.
That's pretty awesome, man.
That's pretty clever, buddy.
I did see that he got a 3D printer, so he's been apparently having some fun with it.
Yeah. What can we 3D print?
Exactly.
That is pretty funny.
That's pretty cool. I'm definitely
Karnage wipes.
Oh, I didn't even notice the wipes on there. That's funny. Karnage wiped my shit.
Or you need
Karnage wiped my junk.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll make those stickers now.
You need these wipes for the Karnage that Reed makes.
Yes. Yeah. That's super awesome. Thank you, Joe. I'll probably either keep these like in the Lance or have them as like the Forerunner wipes to go for when we start doing trips with him.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty funny. That's awesome. Thanks, man. That was cool. That's a good way to end out the episode today.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Now, how do people get a hold of us, Jimmy, if they want to? Now's your time.
Sweet. Yeah, you can reach me over at SnailTrail4x4 on Instagram. Tyler's at 4x4 Toyota Tyler. And you can email us, Jimmy or Tyler, at SnailTrail4x4.com, or you can phone in and get on our snail mail episodes. I don't know how many voicemails we currently have, but it's too many. And you can phone in and get on that. And that phone number is area code 916-345-4744.
Very cool. Awesome stuff. And with that, Jimmy, any final words for everybody out there?
I want to know like where a diaper dispenser version of a Karnage welder would be like now. That's
Karnage diapers.
We could make a whole off-road baby Karnage theme thing here.
Joe, we're going to get together with you on that idea. And with that, my friends, keep crawling.
I got one for you.
Joke time, joke time, joke time, joke time.
What did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K quality?
Don't know.
HDMI.
Okay. Clever. Clever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you come up with that all by yourself?
Yeah, totally.
Ignore the video, everybody.